everyone, Mango7Rule here. How we doing today? Welcome to another little real-world example of these dual infantry, dual whatever skills, the arena skills coming out from Leg Yarn. Did I do that right? And Hellbindi. I just wanted to kind of show you guys and show you what it actually means, because I didn't fully comprehend it. Like, I obviously knew what it meant to go from XBST to XBST, but I never really understood what that would actually affect your arena score and what the scores would be like afterwards. So first off, this is using ArcticSilverFox.com, and I just want to give a huge shout out to him because I've been begging him. Like begging, like every second video, every time I'm on stream, I ask for this load max score button, and I don't know if he was randomly watching or somebody else put in the suggestion, but he put it up like 2 days after, so I am so stoked for that. Anyways, let's show you guys some examples here, and first off, we are sitting here with my arena team right now on my main, and for a lot of these, you'll want to just ignore the C's, the seals, and that, because those are just put up for scoring purposes, and I switch them up depending on the team. So just, if those don't make sense, if somebody's using something they shouldn't in C or their seal, just ignore it, it doesn't really matter. So to give you an idea, I score 728 to 742 on my main, and I've hit Great Summoner every week so far. Obviously I changed my arena bonus unit, a lot of it to kind of make up for this score, but this is my expected score for an average season, a little higher if we use somebody better than Alphonse. So we go up to my alt here, and my alt score is 732 to 746, and my alt has 2 +9s, the Bike and the Hector are both +9, and then Sheena is +10. So this is with the same bonus unit. There is a difference of 4 arena score, 4 on both sides, the minimum and the maximum. And this obviously basically stays in tier 21 every time as well, so that's pretty impressive. But then let's take a look at another one here. And first off, I'm kind of surprised that this score is the exact same as my main. I put this together earlier today, and again, ignore the seals and the C slots. And I'm really surprised the score is the same, to be entirely honest. I thought for sure, because if you look at the unit scores, we've got Nino here at 738, Soren at 740, and Pala at 742. And we have 742, 742, 742, but somehow, we still managed to get up there just fine. So that's pretty cool. But let's take a look at what actually happens when we give them our dual skills. So we're at 728 to 742, and the reason why I chose these 3 is because Nino is a very popular +10 that just doesn't score really high enough to reasonably stay in tier 21. Soren is also a new powerhouse for this game mode. Just absolutely insane with his Windbrand and his support capabilities. And then Pala, just because a lot of people built a Pala or a Sheeta or something like that. So yeah, so we're at 728 to 742. Our unit score on Nino is 738, and we're gonna take out Close Counter here and give her, I have no idea where it is. Green Duel, oh, right at the bottom for me, thank you. So that brings her up to 748 here, and brings us up 2 points to 730 to 744. We can do the exact same thing on Soren here and go up to 732 to 746. And then we can do the exact same thing on Pala. And at the same time, one could argue that these are less expensive fodder than something like a Hector. We're not sure how it's going to go, but there's that to consider as well. And now we're sitting at 734 to 748 with this team here, and if we go back to our alt, which is insanely highly merged, we're scoring higher than them now. We're scoring higher than basically a full +10 armor team. Granted, Bike is in here, but he does score relatively high. We can also merge them up to 10, just to give you an idea, and then we score the exact same as this team. So that is really impressive to me, and the fact that you guys are now able to do stuff like this is so awesome. Like, I know SCF is so excited to use his Elise here, and we can look at Elise pretty quickly as well. And the good part about it is she actually comes with one of the best tomes for a support unit right now in Arena, because Hibiscus Tome is one of the only ones that really gives you stats. So we can hit load max score here, and she scores a unit score of 748 with her, we'll go back to Hibiscus Tome, because why would we do Excalibur instead? So that is amazing. So this is super exciting for a lot of people, the ones that are willing to sacrifice their leg yarn and Hellbindies. So really, really, really good news for those people. You can now use basically whatever you want. And the other good part about it, I guess this is good and bad, is one, you can finally use your Elise. You can finally use your Soren. You can finally use whatever you wanted to use. Your Nino, your Bowie, your anything green infantry, anything flying red sword, or just flying red, I think, and score just as high as somebody with armors, or even more in some cases, as we see with Soren here scoring 750 because of his PRF there. So that's super awesome, but the bad part is you don't actually get to use them for anything, you know? Like, you get to buff people up, you get to chill speed, you get to give them some tactics, but you don't actually get to kill anything with them. So that's the downfall, I guess. And just to show you as well, we have our Hector scoring 750 here. We have our max score Sheena, I think, scoring 748 now with max score. And we can go up to Ike and put him to max score, and his max score is now higher than Sheena's, up to 750 versus 748. So that is interesting, to say the least. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Just a little real-world example of this to kind of fiddle with the skills back and forth and see where your team gets you. So a lot of people who aren't in tier 21 may be able to reach it now, and I'm really excited for that. So have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later, and hopefully you like these